Hello, my name is Jamie Isherwood, and I am an Executive District Manager with Arbonne. And I am so excited to share with you a little bit about my story, how I discovered Arbonne, and to also share with you a bit about the company and what it could do for you and your family. So, where I was 3 years ago when Arbonne found me, I had a 1-year-old little girl who I was fortunate enough to be able to stay home with, which was really important to me. And I was also really working to build my photography business. I'm a family photographer, and I have been doing it for probably about 6 or 7 years at that point. And although I really loved what I was doing, I found that every year it was a struggle to really get new clients and really to keep things consistent for my business, financially for my family. And so that got a little bit challenging. And so when my daughter turned 1 and her nap schedule changed a bit, it got to a point where it got a little bit harder to run my photography business. And I started to think about the fact that I might need to look at an additional stream of revenue and what that might look like and what that might be. And I was fortunate enough that the timing really worked out well, that at the beginning of that year, I had really decided that I wanted healthy and clean products to be available for my family. So I wanted to find a cleaner, safer deodorant for myself, and I wanted cleaner products for my daughter. And that's really how this all started. And I went to a networking group that I was actually in for photography, and a consultant for Arbonne came literally a week after I had joined. And as soon as I heard her start talking about the company, I thought, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I'm looking for. And it was almost just like the universe was kind of delivering it to me. And so it was perfect. So I decided to order some products and that I was going to host an event for her just so I could support her business and, kind of learn a little bit more about it. So that's what I did. And I really fell in love with the skincare. That was kind of the first thing that I tried and that I really enjoyed. I was someone who washed my face and put on lotion, but that was kind of the extent of it. I heard about all the different things you should put on, but I didn't know how to do it or what. And I really appreciated the clean products that Arbonne offered, but also how easy they made it to be able to take care of yourself. So that was huge for me. And from that moment on, I just decided to join and become a consultant because I could really see what it would do for me and my family. I could see that not only would we be using healthier products for ourselves, because I had learned that everything that you put on your skin, it only takes 26 seconds for it to be absorbed and to go into your bloodstream. And as soon as I heard that, I thought, oh my gosh, we're eating all organic, we're doing all the right things, but we are not paying attention to what's going on our skin. I had no idea that that was just as important. So I'm grateful to Arbonne for teaching me that. And now I just love educating and sharing with other moms and friends of mine about how clean and safe products are so important. So I decided to join, and I continued to grow my photography business, be home with my daughter. The balance continued to get harder and harder. And this past year in particular, things got a little bit even harder for my family. And I just found that by the end of the year last year, the stress that I was dealing with my photography business and all the things that we were going through as a family, just got to be too much. And my husband and I had a conversation, and I said, I just can't keep going like this, but it's so important for me to be home with our little girl that I gotta figure something out. And I had this Arbonne business. I'd been doing it, but I hadn't been doing it to the level that I knew I could be. And so I made a decision, and my decision was that I was going to take my team to the top of the company, and I got really excited about that. And now I'm so fortunate to have a team, and we're building together, and it's been so much fun. And so I am grateful to be sharing my story with you, and I'm so excited to share more with you now about the company. So Arbonne as a whole, if you haven't heard of it before, has been around for actually 40 years this month, which is really exciting. A lot of companies often last 5 or 10 years, so the fact that we've been around for this long really says a lot about our brand and about our products. And one of the biggest pieces, like I said, I learned about the 26-second rule, but I also learned about what we do and do not include in our products. So typically, products are sold in the United States. They have 11 chemicals that they ban going in their products. And in European standards, they actually ban upwards of 1,500. So if you buy a product in Europe and you come here and you buy it, it's actually going to be a completely different product. And Arbonne has actually decided to take that to the next level, and they have banned over 2,000 chemicals. And that is just something that I'm so proud of, and I love sharing with everyone. The other piece is that we have a low preservative level. So because our products are really created here in the United States, they're sold through people such as myself who are independent consultants, and then they are shipped directly to you as the client or at your clients, then they're receiving them in a really timely manner. Nothing's like sitting on shelves for lengths of time or anything like that. So if you're buying in typical retail, things can often sit on the shelves for 5 to 7 to 9 years. So they have to have a higher preservative level because they need to be able to withstand that much time. And by the time you use it, you want to function in a certain way. So because of that, their preservative level is at more of a 30 to 40%. And our preservative level is a lot lower and is at 1 to 3%. So that means then that we have more product in our bottles. So you're getting like 97% product versus 60 to 70% product. So that also means that our concentration level is completely different. So our products last a lot longer because you need less. So our skincare, for example, typically lasts 4 to 6 months because you use like a little drop. You use like a little bit of eye cream. It's like a third of a pump. Use like 1 pump of lotion, 1 pump of serum. It's very minimal. And the same with like shampoo, body wash, all of those things. So that's the biggest thing for me is that you get to use it so much longer. So you're actually shopping less, which is pretty awesome. We have multiple lines, which I really appreciate as a business owner. We don't just have one thing. So we offer skincare for everybody in your whole family. We have a men's line, a baby's line, women's line, and different types of skin as well. We also have nutrition and makeup. So it's really awesome because if you have friends or people that you know or that you meet that are really great at makeup, you can share our makeup products. But if you know someone who's looking to get a little healthier, you can share the nutrition. And often once people try our products, they really fall in love with them. Well, not often, they always fall in love with them, but they often find that they then love the brand and they want to purchase more from our brand. So often if they start with like a 30-day to healthy living, they're going to want to try the skincare too, or vice versa. So that's really awesome as a business owner. So the last piece I want to share about our company is about our Arbonne cycle. So this is something that's really new, but Arbonne is really taking recycling to the next level. And so they're really wanting to make it so that anything that can't be recycled in your normal day-to-day trash pickup in your town can be sent into Arbonne. So they actually have a list of all the things. So like the little pumps that are in things, or like the plastic wrappers for our fizz sticks and things like that can actually be sent back to Arbonne in an Arbonne box via UPS for free. So literally no waste from any of our products, which is so awesome and something I'm really proud to be sharing. And they partnered with TerraCycle, which makes park benches and all kinds of things out of all of these products. So that's really, really cool. And by 2025, they want to reduce their plastic use by 50%. And by 2030, they want to bring their use their waste to zero. So there's going to be zero waste. So we're on our way and it's really exciting. So if something like that is really important to you, other things that may be important to you that align with this company are that we don't formulate with any parabens, we're vegan, we're gluten-free, we don't test on animals, we have no animal byproducts. There's none of that extra stuff, no mineral oils, none of the things that you don't want in there. So it's a great, clean company, and we have a lot to stand behind. So it's really great. So now if you've been listening for this long, you're probably like, okay, so what do I do? What does this mean for me and my family? What's the income opportunity like? So because things go straight to the consumer, like we spoke about earlier, it means that the income level, the consultants then get paid to share these products with other people. So basically we purchase products to use, we share them because we love them, and then we create an income that way. and then we share it with other people and we build a team, and it's really awesome. So there are bonuses at every level, which I think is really, really cool because, there are companies now that can't even afford to give their employees yearly bonuses. And if you work for it, you can get a bonus every month. Like, it's pretty awesome to even have that opportunity. So the first level, you start off as an independent consultant, and then as a district manager, it's $500 to $1,500 per month is the average amount of income that you can earn. And from there, you go to area manager, which is the level that my team and I are working on completing. And on average, that's $1,500 to $4,000 a month. This is a level where it's a little bit of a game changer for people. They're able to start helping with their mortgage. They're able to just kind of pay for those extra things. Like, I know for my family, the extra $1,000 a month at district manager is huge. My daughter could join swim this month, or this year, but she could start ballet and like all those extra things that we had put off for a few years because quite honestly, we couldn't afford it. And so that to me just feels so good as a mom to be able to do that. After area manager is also willable, so that's a huge piece of that level of income, which is a really good reason to want to get there. And then beyond that is regional vice president, which the income level increases to $5,000 to $15,000 a month. And there's also an additional bonus that's given for a Mercedes-Benz. So Arbonne gives an $800 cash bonus to pay for a Mercedes-Benz, which is really, it doesn't get much better than that, right? And then after regional vice president is the top of the company, which is where I plan on taking my team this year, national vice president, and the average income level is $22,000 a month. And the greatest part about that is there's no cap, there's no ceiling, and you can really make your business as big as you want. And all of it is just based on your effort. It's an effort-based business. So if you're a hard worker, it's not an easy business, but it's simple, you guys. Like, it is using products, sharing them, and talking to other people, and just doing that regularly throughout the day. And so thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video. I'm super excited to hear from you and to chat with you more, find out about your story and what you're kind of looking for. Like, are you looking for more income? Are you looking for leveraging your time? What are the things that really are why you're taking a look at this company? So I encourage you to reach back out to the consultant that shared this with you to chat with them a little bit more and see if it would be a good fit for you. And I look forward to meeting with you soon.